everybody, and welcome back to T Mob TV. This is Killer Chaos, and today we are going to be talking about the Morbius trailer that was leaked, well, released yesterday, not leaked, but released yesterday. Mr. Leeton, we know that played Joker in uh, Suicide Squad, which wasn't my favorite Joker. I believe if they would have went, classic Joker kind of direction, would have been better, but who knows? But he is back and he's playing Morbius. Uh, this will be in the Spider-Verse that Sony is doing. Um, because, Sony has rights to everything Spider-Man. So, I remember seeing Morbius in, Spider-Man animated series. I cannot say that I am a Morbius aficionado, but from that, it still kind of followed the same guidelines as the his origin, a little bit from the animated series to now. The scenes you are seeing right now, they are talking about his blood disease that he has, that he's trying to find a cure for, and this is real interesting because I remember reading in the comic books he kind of got his powers, so to say, by uh, shock treatment with black DNA, and you see that right here. Like he is experimenting with vampire bats, and trying to find a cure for his disease. Which I would like to know what this machine is right here on screen that you see, like pulling up, and then he gonna cut the palm of his hand, and then put his hand up, and you're gonna see all these bats like fly towards it, and like is that electroshocking him too while the bats like feast on his blood or whatever, and that's his love interest, because part of it also is he has a love interest in the comic books and trying to find a cure for himself, and he ends up turning himself into a vampire. And I remember doing the Spider-Man animated series, which I hope to see, and I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen when he fights Blade. The Spider-Man Blade has a team up, so I kind of hope, since Marvel is rebooting Blade, and you're gonna see a Spider-Man reference from Spider-Man Far From Home with the end credit scenes where Spider-Man is supposedly a murderer. But let me get back to right here. Right here, seeing his powers. Like, okay, that's the scene right there with the Spider-Man background. Him being wanted. Matter of fact, that's the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Matter of fact, it looked like the scene that they took from the Spider-Man PlayStation 4 game. And that's him being all vampire out, like how you would see in the cartoon and even in the comic books. And also, this right here, this is the Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming. So Sony is building their Spider-Verse, I guess, dynamic leading up to the Sinister Six. Like I said, this is a cool take because since Venom is a anti-hero kind of, so is Morbius. Like I said, my knowledge comes from the anime series and a tad bit off the comic books because Morbius ended up becoming like type of a anti-hero also. But this would be cool seeing that they can, I guess, go into the little bit more horror type action genre of like the Marvel stuff. So if they can incorporate, like I said, Blade with Morbius, have that crossover kind of, if Sony and Marvel can work out a deal, which they both would be stupid not to at this point. Like, because what the new deal, they want to have control over Venom, to pull Venom into the MCU. That would be a good idea, such as Morbius too, because it only makes sense. and I think people forgot like Spider-Man: Far From Home and uh, Spider-Man: Homecoming is still like kind of a Sony movie, so they can still use the plots and everything that they was building up from those two Spider-Man movies into their movies. That's why people have been talking about like a Venom crossover. And if they, the problem with the Amazing Spider-Man 2, they were trying to build too much up at one time with them releasing like Morbius, Venom, and hopefully like they can release other like Venom movies to build up to like a Sinister Six. By the time like the next Spider-Man movie rolls around, would be cool. I hope they end do Kingpin somewhere down the line. Like a Kingpin movie would be awesome with the guy that played Kingpin in the Punisher and the Daredevil Netflix series. That would be awesome. Just saying, Sony get on that. I would be like front line to watch it, especially if it's done right. Um, but let me go ahead and close it down. And if you are new to T Mob TV, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Um, Friday, we'll possibly stream and go over more of the final details of all the trailers that kind of been released this week. We have Bloodshot that I find cool. We have, of course, Morbius. Just a slew of just stuff that have been released as far as like movie trailer wise, and even some gaming stuff. Uh, so I shall catch you guys later. Stay cool and stay safe. This is Killer Chaos from T-Mall TV. I'm checking out. Catch you guys later.